Any starting point with a good leader is around assessing and evaluating your own ethical standard and where you are as a professional. And I think that's always the first thing that you want to do, is make sure that you're taking time to review your own values as a professional, or in my case, a coach, and sort of staying current with that, because I think that anchors everything that you do as a leader. And if you're not really anchored in your values, professional ethics solidly, then you will definitely run into problems. So as a leader, I spend a lot of time doing that. And I feel that it really helps guide me through some of the trials and tribulations and challenges that I have as a leader in my industry specifically. So that would be the first thing that I would recommend for anyone to do. Other things that I engage in with our program would be, I think the whole selection process around recruiting is finding a good match for your team, because inevitably, if you're not good at assessing skills and goals and motivations of people coming to your team, that could be a bit of a road for disaster. So it sometimes works out and other times it may not, but I think as a leader you need to be very well informed in terms of your team members coming in and whether or not they will be a good fit for your program. Other things that we've engaged in our program is orientation. We feel that is extremely important, where we spend time with our new team members and take the time to give them a real taste of what it will be like when they come into the program in the fall. And I feel over the years that we've spent a good time revamping that orientation, changing it every year, again, to meet the needs of new team members and sort of the changing environment that we see happening from year to year. And again, we'll do that in June, and we will make some changes, and we will make it better every time that we run it. And hopefully that will help to meet the needs of our new team members each and every year they come in. And I feel that when they go through the orientation, they have a better idea of what they will expect and the challenges that they're going to meet, and then trying to provide ways for them to cope with those challenges, so that we're really looking for new team members to have a positive experience, especially in their first year. We feel that is really critical. The other area that I think leadership plays a big part is in communication. And I don't think as leaders we can assume that we have good communication skills. And I think that's an area that as a leader I do a lot of reading. I try to stay current with new leadership styles and information that's out there, because there is no shortage of information regarding leadership. And communication in particular is extremely important. And I feel that we need to know our team members well. I need to understand their personal motivations when they come to the program. These kinds of things help us deal with changing needs of student athletes coming into our volleyball program. And that is an ongoing process. I'm not assuming ever that I have everything in place with communication. It's really important to follow up and stay on top of things, but that real level of communication, getting to know your team members, what motivates them, what pushes them, is extremely important. The last thing I think that's critical dealing with the changing environment and being a leader, dealing with that day to day, is goal setting. And we feel that's extremely important in our program on an academic level, on an athletic level. And so we do long-term goal setting, we do short-term goal setting, and daily goal setting, so that, again, that helps us stay in touch with where the student athlete is at. And they take ownership and responsibility for their own development. as a student athlete. And that's a really important part of what we do, is trying to provide them with the environment to be successful. And goal setting is a big part of that. Again, not assuming the development just doesn't, it's not magic. It's something that you do, and you have to be a part of your own development. And so I feel that that's part of my role as a leader, is to provide the infrastructure for our student athletes to be successful.